Far beyond the rolling hills of Floravia, where dawn painted the clouds pink and gold, Barbie lived in a crystal cottage at the edge of the sky. Every night, she would stand by her window and watch the stars twinkle like friends waving from far away. But one evening, the stars began to dim, their glow fading until only pale traces of light remained. "The stars are losing their sparkle," Barbie whispered, holding her glowing amulet. "Something is wrong in the heavens." Just then, 2 shooting stars fell from the sky and landed softly before her. When the light cleared, 2 girls appeared, Lyra, with hair the color of twilight, and Nova, with golden curls that shimmered like sunlight. "We are the Starlight Sisters," Lyra said. "The heart of the sky, the star that gives light to all others, has gone missing. Without it, the night will fall into darkness forever." Barbie stepped forward. "Then let's bring it back together." The sisters smiled, and their star pendants began to glow. A silver bridge of light appeared in the air, leading up to the Starfields above. Barbie took their hands, and together they rose into the night sky. As they crossed the bridge, galaxies shimmered around them. Comets danced like ribbons, and clouds of stardust glowed beneath their feet. But the higher they went, the colder it grew, and the stars around them flickered weakly, like candles in the wind. They reached the nebula of whispers, where lost stars floated quietly in the mist. Barbie listened closely. Through the silence she heard a faint song, soft, sad, and lonely. "It's the voice of the heart," Nova said. "It's calling for help." Barbie followed the melody to a dark corner of the sky, where a silver cage floated among the clouds. Inside, the heart of the sky pulsed weakly, its light dim. Standing before it was a shadowy figure, the Keeper of Eclipse, draped in flowing black and silver robes. "You shouldn't have come," the Keeper said coldly. "The light makes the world blind to truth. The night should belong to silence." Barbie took a step forward. "But without light, there can be no dreams. The stars remind us to hope, even in darkness." The Keeper raised his hand, and a storm of shadow swirled around them. Barbie and the sisters shielded their eyes, their pendants flickering. "Hold on," Lyra cried. "Our powers are fading." Barbie closed her eyes and remembered her grandmother's words. "Light is strongest when it shines from kindness." She gripped her paintbrush, a magical one she always carried, and began to paint arcs of golden light in the air. The lines turned into shining patterns, weaving warmth into the darkness. Nova added her light, bright and joyful, while Lyra's soft glow wrapped around the heart like a lullaby. Together, their lights formed a radiant circle that pushed back the shadow storm. The Keeper faltered, his dark eyes softening as the light touched him. "You would share your light, even with me?" he whispered. Barbie nodded gently. "Everyone deserves a little light, even those who've forgotten its warmth." The Keeper slowly lowered his hand. The cage around the heart shattered into starlight. A wave of brilliance spread through the sky, painting the heavens in blues, violets, and golds. The heart of the sky pulsed bright once more, and every star flickered awake, singing softly in joy. Lyra and Nova turned to Barbie, their smiles glowing brighter than ever. "You've reminded the stars of kindness, Barbie. You are now one of us, a true Starlight Sister." As the dawn approached, Barbie looked down upon the sleeping world below. The stars shimmered their goodbyes, and her pendant glowed one last time before dimming with the morning light. Back in her crystal cottage, Barbie looked up at the sunrise. It seemed a little brighter, a little more magical than before. She smiled and whispered, "When we shine together, even the darkest night finds its stars again." Estrella brillante moral. True light doesn't just shine, it shares. When hearts unite with kindness, even lost stars can find their way home.